Hey guys, welcome back. I want to take a minute and apologize for the video the other day. It was terrible. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. I did not know. And let me make sure. No, dog, get off me. Dog, get off me. Oh my goodness, come on. No. No. All right. Let's go into settings. I want to make sure that all the audio on the game is turned down. Because the other day, I didn't monitor. The microphone that I had was not working, so I was borrowing a microphone, and I couldn't monitor the microphone. It did not have a head jack, headphone jack, 3.5. So, all right, let's pick up where we were with the downloads that we did. So I'm at my house. So we'll go ahead and start with the more lighting. All right, so we are going to start with more lighting, and excuse me. If you see here, there's a purple one. And over here, there's a green one. And then I have red. And then in my room, I have red and purple. I'm kind of messing around, hoping it gets nighttime out there because, man, these look phenomenal at night. Now, those are potions on the wall. That's a different mod. We're not going to go over that one today, but you see I have the lights up above it. There's blue, green, purple, red, and white, I think. Purple. Makes me curious now. Can't remember all the different colors. Let's see what we have. Purple, red, white, blue, and green. Okay, so those are our colors. And that is some of the torches mod. It's a daylight out, so I'm going to go ahead and go over a different mods. And I just had a heck of a time getting my dog to come back with me because of the lag in the game. So I'm not going to take him with me, but there is a mod for this as well. This is my workflow. This is not a mod. This is me building a workflow. I'm going to tell you about the mod here in just a second. But this is my workstation up here. And then down here is my storage. They are 4 wide on each end and 2 on each side. So there's 12 in each cube, and I've got several cubes. So that's my workflow. And then I have my wood. And down there's my stone. So one of the mods we're going to talk about right now, 3 actually. One that you can transport your wolves with you. The other one is called Unrestricted Portal, which means you can take metal with you, which I have metal on me right now. and any portal. And what any portal is you notice I only have one portal at my house. So if I walk up to my portal and I click on it, it gives me a drop down menu. And it allows me to go to any of these portals anywhere else. Ashlands, Black Forest, Mountains, Plains, Swamp. It doesn't say home on here because that's where I'm at. If I was at the Black Forest wouldn't be on there because that's where you're at. I actually had a guy ask me that on Discord. He was like, how come home's not showing on there? I said, where are you at? He's like, home. I said, because you're home. And he went, oh, okay. So I just thought I'd explain that. If you don't see where you are, it's because that's where you are. So we're going to go to the Ashlands. And I'll click OK. And I'm going to go through with my metal. And if I had my dog, that's another mod. I'd have all 3 mods at one time. I'd have my any portal, my unrestricted portal, and my take your wolf with you portal. So as you see, outside is the Ashlands. I have a castle like this at every single location. And I have this exact same setup. So that's the Ashlands. Then say I want to go to where are we at? The mountains. Let's go to Black Forest. Oh, that's right. I don't have a castle with this one. This is one of my very first places I ever went in the game. I forgot I even had a portal here. Ha! That's funny. Alright, so then we can go to the plains. Now remember, if I had my metal ores and stuff on me, I would still be going through them. Taking my dog with me with the other one. Yeah, there we are. Now see if I deactivate this. If I take the name off it. Just like that. See, this is the same castle, same whole deal. And now I'm in the plains. Don't you dare get me, little sucker. And then out here's my food. I knew you were coming. Alright. So then that's that. I just wanted to show you guys that. I got to rename this. Plains. And let's see. Then this one takes me to the swamp. Well, not this one. That's my selection. And if you look out the window on that side is the swamp. And it's a huge swamp. Pretty sure, yeah, this is the big swamp. Nice size. But that's the swamp. And then let's see. Plains, mountains, home, swamp, home. All right. And now I'll go home. So that is Unrestricted Portal and any portal. And if we had downloaded, which I already had it, we didn't do that yet, but in another video, is the one with where you can take your wolves with you. Oh, and it's still daylight. Come on. Really? Alright, let's see. We can get on and look at the doors. We'll do that. These are going to be from the mods Valheim Expanded, Odin Architect, and More Gates. And this one I'm on right now is called Speedy Paths. If any path that you build, dirt, whatever, you can speed right through them. They make you go way faster. Alright, so more gates. If we, let me go in here right quick for a second because I want to show you. All right. So let's pause that and we will bring this up and we will go here. So Valheim Expanded, it brings you all these weapons, which we will look at in the forge later. It brings you these 2 tables, which we'll look at later, in these. Okay. And then Odin Architect brings you all these new pieces. Big wooden gate, small iron gate, so on and so forth. A lot of structures. I do have a comparison for the stone walls, the alternative stone walls, stone pillars, and stone floors. And also the big beams that he has. He also added the log, which is what I made my house out of, like a log cabin. And so we'll look at that too. And then on More Gates, he brings the drawbridge, the double drawbridge, the portcullis, the large castle door, the trap doors, and the short and long poles, and the vertical spike trap. And he has updated it. There's a lot of stuff this guy's got going on. They're so busy. These guys are fantastic. All right, so back to the game. I'm going to show in here later. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and we are going to go over here. And this is from More Doors. These are the windows. And they have glass in them. At nighttime, it's awesome because I have these torches set up to show you guys. And it makes them look like stained glass windows. The wooden one, and then this is the metal one. I should be on this side doing it, really. That's pretty awesome. And then these are the 2 drawbridges. Pretty neat. Just really cool stuff. And now let's see. Still daylight. So we'll go in here for a little bit and I can show you. I want to show you the lights and stuff at night because you really have to see it to appreciate it. I mean, the lights are fantastic. Like I did purple in here. And here's another mod too that we did the other day. It's called Colorful Signs. You see how my writing is white. That's the default. You can go into the config folder and change the color. I just left it white because that's why I did purple. With the skylights I have at nighttime, it lights up outside. It's so awesome. And then in here, this looks like a black light, and it lights the white words, the lettering. So neat. It just looks really cool. All right. So I'm going to introduce you to the coin mint and the glass cutter. So with the glass cutter, this is where he introduces those glass walls and the roof pieces. So how you do this is you take your stone, which everybody has a shit ton of stone, over to the glass cutter, and down here on your right hand side you make sand, and then you take the sand over to the forge and you make glass right there. You make glass. While I'm here, I'll tell you real quick. No, I'll go over that later. You make glass. Then you take the glass. I just want to stay on track. Over to the glass cutter. And you make glass bars. And then once you have glass bars, which I dropped over here earlier, I think it's this one, yeah. You take your glass bars, take out your hammer, go over to furniture and scroll down, and these are your iron walls and your glass walls and your glass roof pieces. So I'll put it where I just had it, where I can't build, and you can see it. There's your one roof piece, and then here's your other roof piece, just like the regular ones, but glass. And they are clear. I just put it where I can't build it so it turns red and you could see it. But it's really awesome. They're clear and they're so cool. I made a glass house outside, just a little shanty, and put a fire in it and a bed and everything else, and invited the monsters to come see me. And they didn't know what to do because they could see me, but they didn't know how to get to me. It was really funny. Is it nighttime yet? Yes. It's getting there. All right, so let me break this little sucker out. All right, so one quick thing I wanted to show you is my skylight that I was telling you about that turns purple. This whole thing, when it gets really dark, that whole roof lights up purple. It's awesome. Looks so neat. All right, so more lighting. The same gentleman that brought you more gates, that was the drawbridge and all those windows, brought more light, more lighting. And I took them and built this little to-do. I was trying to make, because they didn't believe in Christianity and stuff, so they had their Odin. So I did my little building to Odin, and I tried to do stained glass windows. And came out really decent looking. I told him, I said, can we put a way that we can hover over it and like dim them down and brighten them up? That would be so cool. Because when I only had like 2 colors in each window, it looked awesome. But there wasn't enough color. I had to add more color. Oh, come on. Oh, there's Odin right there. Look at you. Come here. Scaredy cat. Bring on the monsters. So yeah, it looked really cool. And then these are the ones that hang, the braziers. The colors are so awesome. There's red, white, blue, green, purple. Yeah, I did my little Odin. I took a piece of wood and turned it sideways, or turned it, and so it looks like a book. And then I took the little Odin mead horn and put it up there. So yeah, I was just playing around with it so that I could show you guys some stuff. Oh, what are you doing, dude? You're screwing up my stuff. Oh, I hate these guys. All right. So, well, he just tore those up, didn't he? These are the colored torches from the more lighting. And then these are the ones that go on the wall. They look so cool. And then from the other mod I was telling you about, like there's the old floor, and then back there is the new floor, and the old archway and the new one. It's so funny because it's like looking at Minecraft and then 3D. He did a fantastic job on these. Fantastic. And then this is the big door, the big gate. I use that at my thing. And then the window, the big window. Awesome. Just fantastic stuff. All right, so run back to the house real quick. Let me get on here on the speedy path. And my frames per second are like 2, I swear, because I have so much stuff laying out right now to do these videos and stuff. It is so low. This is a plant mod that we'll go over tomorrow when we do the food mod, but the building is what I'm really want you guys to see. And then here's the lighting. Oh, that's what I was going to show you outside. Oh, that scared me. I thought that was a troll. Huh? It didn't scare me, just freaked me out. And then here here's the lighting from the outside. It just looks really nice. I could do more, but I'm lagging so bad as it is because of all the stuff for these mods. Like all jumbled up into one house and whatnot instead of spread out over, if I were playing with more people and it was more spread out, it wouldn't be lagging this bad because I wouldn't put it all in one house. But here's what the lights look like at nighttime. And the potion bottles, they look really cool too. I also made use of the item stand mod, and I used item stands and to make it look like I have people sitting at my table. It's really cool. It was a really unique idea that I was just sitting there thinking about, and I was like, I could add people to my house. I could just have them sitting at the table and stuff, and they're really not sitting. It's just the way I position the stands. But if you look, it really does look like they're all sitting down. But they're not. They're actually standing in front of the benches. I just put them there and then put the benches. And then this is another item we'll talk about in another video about this mod. This is the super cooker and the griddle and the grill. Those are a couple other mods. But this is what the lighting looks like. Alright, so we've done, let's see, we've done more lighting, more gates, Odin Architect, Valheim Expanded. What else? Torches Eternal. You don't have to add fuel to your torches or any of your lighting. You don't have to worry about it. It stays on 24/7. You don't have to feed it. That's fantastic. Colorful signs we went over. I showed you that. So now that I've shown you my house at nighttime, We can go back down to the little mini mall and go over the other items that are in these mods. Hey there, Charlie. Did you just try to bite my heel? You're a little ass hat. That's what you are. Alright, so let's go back into the mini mall. And let's see. Auto repair. So if you don't have epic loot and you don't have indestructible gear, like I think all my stuff at this point is indestructible. Let me see. Yeah. Indestructible hammer, indestructible pick, indestructible axe, indestructible. Yeah. Those are all yeah. Everything's indestructible. But say I didn't. Well, that axe isn't, but and those aren't. I was using those as an example, but when I clicked on it earlier, it already repaired them. But say all these things here. Say all these things here needed repaired. Instead of clicking on a workstation and hitting the repair button over and over and over, click, 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 click. You don't have to do that. All you do is walk over to one, click on it, bam, and they all repair at one time. So that's a really neat mod. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. The stuff to help you build and keep busy and enjoy the game without busting it up and have fun with. And also things that are not time consuming. Like there's so much stuff that we do in this game that takes up so much time or we have no use for. So I'm trying to help you guys see that with these mods there's so much more that can be done. Alright, so item stacks. If I go into my menu and you look, I can carry 500, 200, 500, 200 here, 100 here. It makes it so you can carry more, but if you look at my weight, it doesn't weigh me down. So you can carry a heck of a lot more. Another way to carry more is the what's the name of it? Skills. What is it? Skills. Skills give carry weight. So if you go into your skills, and don't mind mine, I died the other day. The higher your skills, the more you can carry, and it's way more than the game gives. So that helps tremendously, especially when you have the unrestricted portal in the massive carry weight. You can really go to town bringing back ores. You know, you're not constantly trying to figure out what to do with your ores, or making chests and stuff out where you're getting ores. Speaking of chests, that brings me to the other mod. More slots and build expansion. So build expansion, if you click on your hammer, that mod gives all these extra slots for more pieces. So when modders started making more stuff, it had a place to go. Because if you remember, I think we stopped like right here. Yeah, because none of this stuff is from the game. So we stopped like right actually, I think there's a couple more pieces up here that aren't in the game. It stopped like probably right around here where the fermenter is. But it added more slots in each category for more pieces. That reminds me, I just saw these pieces down here. The fueling stuff from the planes, like you have a turf roof, a failing fence, half stairs. That's another nice thing. There's half wooden stairs, and then there's also one with, here's the logs for the log house, and then the sideways spikes, the half gates. There's also a set of half cement steps, the concrete. So it's really cool. But anyhow, that is the build expansion mod. It makes it so there's more pieces. And these pieces here, he actually, let's see if I can show you. He actually gave up on his mod. Right here, custom build items. If you see, it says this mod has been hidden. But I did find it. Where's that one at? That's Nexus mods. Right here, custom build items. He brings you all this stuff. Candles, large candles, small candles, chandeliers. There's like so much really cool stuff he brought. He gave up on it to pursue other things because he's no longer going to update it. And the same gentleman that does more gates and more lighting, they're taking it over and going to revive it. I was hoping, because it was called custom build items, I was hoping that they would call it CBI Revived. That's a really cool name for it. But anyways, he brings it's a really nice mod. It's such a shame that he's unable to continue with it. But I'm very happy that somebody else is, because it's a very, very nice mod. So let's see, we've done all those. Item stacks, crafting filter, more slots, auto repair, torches eternal, colorful signs. That's it. We've gone over all the ones that we downloaded the other day. It just gives you so much more to build with and do with. It's fantastic. Now, my next video, give you a sneak peek while we're here. Oh, come on. This, I actually, some mod that I got gave me the alchemy station, but then it's gone from the menu. And I need to smash it because I want to move it, but I can't rebuild it unless I spawn it, and it only spawns in one angle, and it's horrible. But I wanted to do that. Anyways, so the stone griddle makes bacon, glazed carrots, pork rinds, smoked fish, and then the grill makes pancakes, country fried lox, pizza, and kebabs. And then with the new menu, with some of the stuff we're gonna download, brings you a whole jelly jam list. So there's a whole row here. There's a whole row here of nothing but jams, and then these 3 rows are current menu items that the game brings us. But then there's other stuff that's just phenomenal. Like you can make burgers, flapjacks, coffee, fish stew, honey sandwiches, broth, fruit and vegetable smoothies. There's just a whole array. This is just one little menu that I put up here. I could have probably went all the way up to the ceiling and back with the food items. Let's see if I could do the cauldron and bring up the drop down and hit consider 66 consumable items that can be made, as compared to the game gives you, I think, around 10. And I don't even use this cooking station. I use the advanced cooking station at my house. But yeah, there are now 66 consumable items that the cauldron can give us. And then 30 of the different mead bases, carrot oil, vinegar, mead brews, mead bases. So there's a ton of that. And then the potions, there's just a ton of potions that can be made. And to be honest, I like the way that they look in the house on the wall because they're colored. And it's just beautiful. It looks fantastic. He did a great job on that. Or actually, that's a she. She did a great job on that. So that's what we're going to be doing next, guys, is that there's also a few other things like this here. These runic swords, which I have on me. I have the ice sword, poison, and fire. And there's also, my signs are gone. It doesn't tell me which is which, does it? That's ice. There, ice sword, fire, poison, and what is this one? Lightning. Lightning, I couldn't remember. The lightning sword, I don't have one of those. I didn't make one of those. They're very expensive, but look at the, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Well, yeah, I know I don't have room in my inventory. I just want to pick it up so I can put it back. What number is that? 5? Boop. Put that back up there. It didn't go. Why didn't it go? Because I had my menu open. Now where's my glass I threw down? Right there. Alright. So the runic swords. And then this is my maul. Had the forge and the weapons and the stone cutter. Oh, the mint. I showed that. The mint press. It makes coins. That was from the other mod that I was telling you about. He brings in the throw metal and flame metal and all those weapons. He introduces the glass and mint, coin mint, which is awesome. It's really cool. Just neat little stuff to make the game fun while we wait on the devs to do what they're doing. And I really enjoy it. Really have a good time with it. So I think that's it. Can't think of anything else. Oh, the plants, I can show those real quick. That's coming in the next video with the potions. I'm going to keep the plants and potions together. I wanted with this one to keep stuff. Speedy trails, speedy paths. I'm going to show also in the next one. Stuff I didn't show in the first one. That kind of, helps make the game better. And then this, I put a little well, and then in the bottom, I literally put like 300 of the blue planted, the blue glowing mushrooms. That's another one. That's why I said the plant mod. That's vine coming down my house. And then potted plants. But because I have so much going on, it lags so bad right here. And then my little garden I have going on. Keeps the monsters away. But that's it in a nutshell, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had to redo it because yesterday, like I said, I didn't have a way to monitor and I didn't realize the music was so loud. And, yeah, it was terrible. I uploaded it. I was so excited, and it was probably better than this one is, as far as me explaining everything a little bit better maybe or something. But it was terrible because you couldn't hear a word that I was saying, because the game music and the game sounds were just so loud. Oh, here's a neat thing. I took my fireplace. You know, they make the room glow so bright. And I took pillars. I did 2 in the front and 2 in the back, over top of the hearth. And it really cuts. If I took this red light and this purple light out, this room would have this really soft, subtle glow. It's so pretty. But I wanted to do the torch, show you the torches. And to be honest, I like them a lot. Like a lot. So, all right, guys. So that covers, I think, what, 9 mods or so. Let's see. We have, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything with you guys. Valheim Expanded, we did. Build Expansion, Odin Architect, more lighting, more gates, Unrestricted Portals, any portal, item stacks, crafting filter, more slots. Skills give you carry weight, auto repair, torches eternal, and colored signs. Torches eternal is another one that we're going to download. I added it in on this one because I wanted to let you guys know what it was about, how it worked, and it literally means forever flame, so you don't have to worry about feeding it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know that I ramble sometimes, and that's okay, because you know what? That's who I am. And I hope you enjoyed the little jot around my little mod property, I guess. Once I get rid of all that stuff, though, I should be able to move around a little bit quicker. But it's really cool. The other mod, that's what I wanted to show when I was in the house. The other mod is the advanced cooking station, which I don't have any coal, so I think I'll probably have to cheat spawn some in real quick. Where's that meat at, dog? Did I pick it back up? Yeah, I did. Do I have coal? No. Alright, let me spawn in some coal real quick. Let's see. 5. All right. Let me go drop something off over here. Nope, not in that one. I don't like spawning stuff in, guys, just so you know. I was just doing it to show you this mod real quick, because it might be something that you're interested in. Now, what I did before, which I'm not going to tear it all down because it took me forever to get these right, is I had the old cooking station, you know, the metal forky looking one. Okay, so the food's in there. And then you load this side with coal. It's so neat. And look, it already kicked out a piece of meat. So how it works is it's made for AFK, away from your keyboard. You can just walk away from it and let it go. And you don't get coal. It's always going to be meat, and it makes it really fast. So I did a side-by-side comparison. And for what it takes to make, oh, see, I'm too close because I'm catching it. For what it takes to make meat on the racks, when you put 2 pieces of meat on the racks, this thing spits out like 4 to 6 pieces in the time that it goes on the normal cooking station. And you can walk away from this. It's not going to burn. It's not going to do anything. Matter of fact, I'll go to sleep because it's dark and watch when I come back out. No, no, no. Don't do that. That was rude. And now it'll make all of it while I'm sleeping like the other stations do for production. Now see, I wake up and I go out and I have all that meat. Look at all that meat. It's all done. If that was the normal cooking station, we'd have coal. Boom. Oh, skeleton surprise. Nice. If I wasn't lagging so bad right now, I'd go out. But yeah, that it's like super cool. And I can load it right back up. Put 25 meat in one side, 50 coal on the other. Boom. And you're set. So it's really a nifty mod. I enjoy having this also. And this comes with that one mod I was telling you about. And it comes in, it's the advanced cooking station. And then you can come over here, click on this, and I can make country fried lox, kebabs, pancakes, and pizza. So, but we're going to go over the food stuff in tomorrow's video. I just wanted to remake this one because it was terrible. So, all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some more of an understanding about some of the mods, some of the pieces. Like I was saying before, do I have my hammer? Yeah. Your menu, I mean, your building pieces that are added, your normal menu, let's see, we stopped right there, the carve, right? That's a long ship. Let's see, no, we stopped, yeah, at the carve and a new wood stack. But then he added these, which are circling lantern posts. Let's see if I can show you one. Like that thing's massive. But you can use that like a street lamp. Then there's the double one. Yeah, I know they're tired of fighting because I'm in my house. And there's the little short one. And then these I have all over my property. They are so bright. They brighten your path up. It's really nice. And then this is the circling hearth. So it's really cool. Really neat stuff. This stuff down here is for that rune station I showed you with the rune swords, and then the griddle and the grill and the advanced cooking station, and then of course the glass cutter and the coin mint and the augmenter and the enhancer, which we'll talk about that one also later. And then all the building pieces. The building pieces are there's just so much now. And these are super cool. I used the big ones I showed you with the stained glass windows. This is the little one. And this is the big one. Like, that thing is just massive. And they're so neat looking. And then there's these archways. The wooden archways. They're really neat looking too. And then you can do a whole goblin village, because they have all the pieces for the goblin village pretty much. And then the Iron Dragon head that I showed you. Actually, I don't think I did do a close-up of that for you. These are the Iron Dragon heads and the iron roof. They're so cool looking. And the iron roof pieces reflect like the sky and stuff, so it puts blue waves in it in the daytime, and then at nighttime it's whatever lights you have around. It's really neat. Looks really nice. These guys are so talented, and these ladies are so talented that are doing these mods. So I hope you guys show some love. Download a couple, play around with them, see if you like them, see what you think of them. And then where the furniture is, there's a barrel. Sorry about that. We did the cargo crate. Oh, the candles. Here, I'll show you the candles real quick too, because those are over here on my table. See the candles? Right here in the middle. There's two big ones and a little one. And the flame flickers on them. Really nice. And then I have these ones in here. I think I still have them here. I don't think I took them off my table. Yeah. I have those 3 on that table. And the way that the flame flickers on them and it casts that shadow, it's just so cool. It's so neat. My one other house is like, I have my hearth done like this, where it's nice and soft and subtle. I don't have the colored lighting. I have these candles, and then I have the other candelabras that are real soft and subtle. So the whole thing is just real quiet. See, look at that meat. Not one burnt. Boom. Gotta love it. Just stuff that makes our lives a little bit easier. And I made this big longhouse out of logs from the one mod. I wanted like a log cabin. And then I had all the trophy heads mounted there. I had the big ones on that wall where the potions are and everything. And then I had the really big ones mounted in here above the fireplace before I did the colored lighting. But trolls visited my house when I wasn't home or anywhere near it, and they totally destroyed my house. I had nothing left. There was nothing except, the only thing that I had left was this wall. That was the only thing that was left. I came back, there was 6 trolls. I said, are you kidding me? I wasn't even here. I just teleported home, where I showed you where my teleport is up there on the hill. I teleported home and opened the door at the top and looked down, and there was no house, just this wall. And I looked around and there was trolls. So I just started killing trolls. And by the time I was done, there were 6 dead trolls. I was so pissed off. I couldn't believe it. I thought they only attacked when we were near it. And I was nowhere near here at all. As a matter of fact, it's funny. I was in the Black Forest. And I was getting core wood. And when I came back, those suckers were here. I was so mad. They destroyed my house. So I put some iron beams up to support the roof a little bit better, but it doesn't matter. This house would be annihilated by them. But I wanted a log house. And then he introduced me to these windows, and then I fell in love. Because my house, these were solid walls, like that side. It was solid. The only thing that was open was that fireplace and the fireplace there in the front. And that's it. So, anyways, I'm rambling again. I do that. I get caught up in the game because I love the mods so much. I can't speak more highly of them. And it's weird because I've never used mods ever. I'm 50 years old, and in all my years of gaming, I've never used mods. And then, I don't know, maybe a few years ago, I got introduced to the ones in Minecraft. And so I used some of those, some of the prefab houses and stuff like that. I did use those. But then I started playing this because this is more my genre. I like hack and slash games. And then there was a building aspect of it. Once all the monsters, once all the monsters were killed, there was nothing left for me to do. I just started building. It was like my Minecraft days came back. And, but prettier. And then I saw these amazing mods and I fell in love with them and I was like, huh. So, but anyhow, I hope you guys can appreciate the time and effort that these guys and gals put into this stuff, because it's not easy. I'm part of their modding group and I read everything that they have to go through to do these mods for us and the coding and everything else that they're doing. And I have a whole newfound appreciation for it, because if you don't know what you're doing, it's really hard. I don't understand half the stuff they're talking about. There's a lot of stuff I do understand. I mean, I'm not totally stupid to it, but man, some of the stuff that they have to do to figure out how to get this to work or that to work, they do this all for us and they're doing it for free. So I hope you guys take some appreciation. Even if you don't download the mods, at least stop in to Valheim Plus or one of the other Valheim modding groups that are on Discord, and just drop them a, hey, I think what you guys are doing is great, or I saw a video and some of that stuff looks fantastic. Even if you don't download it, even if you just want to stay vanilla, I have another vanilla game that I play on. So this one I'm just having a ball with, building at my different castles that I have around the map. And then this I use as this is like my display for the videos. So, all right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. And we will do the food menu, potions, and a couple other of the building mods that I didn't get to the first time. And it's not that they're any less important than these ones. It's just the way that it went as far as time and stuff for me. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw some stuff that you liked or that you were interested in, or you just wanted to learn about or see how they worked. And I hope I showed that to you. And I know I spin my camera around and around and around, and I apologize for that. It's habit in this part of my world, because it glitches so bad. Not glitches, it drops frames so bad that I just try to move around as much as I can to make it not do that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.